What's going on, my Cardano friends? It is your friend Jack here, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing a Cardano platform that's going to change investing forever. The platform we're covering today is going to be Axo Trade. Now, I've talked about Axo Trade before on the channel, and there's a reason for that. It's because I think it really will change a lot of the future for finance, and not just only in decentralized finance and DeFi, but in the whole world. And recent events have proven that we need new systems to take finance to the next level and not fall back into our old ways with traditional banking. Disclaimer, I do have 55 AXO in my reward vault from their ISPO. This probably is like less than 100 ADA worth, but it is there and I do have it, so I want to make that known. However, other than financial interest, I think the interest for me is more or less because they're building something next level, and they're doing it here on Cardano, the platform I cover every single day. Now, recently, there's been events who have led to some downfalls, right? FTX crash, and this has only gotten worse since this screenshot, and all of the other cryptocurrency platforms who are associated with FTX falling under, going bankrupt, or pausing user funds. Axo is a lot different. It's a decentralized protocol, and it's more efficient by design. AMM right now is the primary way DEX's markets are made. Uniswap and all these other ones on Cardano we have here, they're AMMs, and this leads to large losses and a lot of capital inefficiency or capital waste. Wasted capital is not building the ecosystem, and losses are just plain bad. The worst part of this is most users don't even realize using these AMM DEXs that they're losing money. Uniswap and ETH USDC pairs are estimated to have lost $100 million. It only gets worse for more volatile pairs. Axo is not only going to have a library ready to use professional market making strategies, but you're going to be able to make your own strategies. It's easy to get started, easy to track performance, and 100% transparent, so you're going to know when you're losing money. I know this video sounds like one big ad, but the truth is I'm making a video on this, not sponsored, not because they're paying me, but because I believe that this will be something that brings a lot of value to not just Cardano, but financial tooling in general, and change the way people look at financial tooling for forever. So that's why I'm making a video on this. That's why I'm talking about it. And I also want to mention that there's a lot more than just customizing your own portfolio here with Axo. It's decentralized. Keep that in mind. And you can't even do most of these things you can do in here on a normal traditional centralized exchange. And here you actually get to keep custody of your crypto, but not just market making. You might have different goals than market making. The existing platforms leaves you short here. What about dollar cost averaging? Maintaining a basket of assets, adding risk control to risky asset hold on for dear life mode. Actually gives you tools to achieve these goals and a lot more. How many times have you been in DeFi and wondered, is my AMM making me profit or am I losing money? And you weren't really so sure. You'd have to go track a million different price entries and do the math yourself. Axo will make sure these days are gone, radical transparency, and access to the bespoke. As I mentioned about 10 seconds ago, it's decentralized. This is really important. If we're going to have any lasting financial tooling that isn't brought down because it's on, a house of cards in a decentralized way, if it's truly decentralized, this is where the power of DeFi comes into play. Axo is packing more power than any centralized exchange, and it's already exciting. But how about it being decentralized at the same time? This is pretty huge, and no longer you have to question if your funds are really safe, because your assets are never going to even leave your custody. DeFi is a rabbit hole for people to do shady things, but from day one, Axo is going to be compliant. Axo never mingles assets together, and your assets are yours, and you decide what they can be exchanged for. Do you require compliance and want to trade only with KYC'd assets? No issue, your assets are your choice. Not only does it make transparent exchanges, but it makes it gradually compliant, and you define your required level of compliance and how much risk you want to take on in terms of against the law. Best part about this is you're going to be able to provide centralized exchange level compliance to your assets without disclosing any private information. Decentralized identities require a court order for private information to be shared, and the below images on this tweet right here may look familiar. Crypto is harsh enough for everyone to be able to relate, and people writing this thread included finances, quants, everyone included. User professional experience can leave one bewildered when trading crypto specifically, because it is the wild, wild west out here. To make sound decisions, especially when you're trading the crypto markets, you need information, not just data, but information. Data is chaos, separate data points without anything for them to relate to. It's going to be very hard to track what the heck is going on in the markets. This is what you're getting now. This leads to panic, suboptimal decisions, for instance, watching price tick or the line move downwards or maybe even upwards and missing your chance. But information is a result of processing, cleaning the data, and presenting it in a clear way. Without exaggeration, a lot of people, including Yerk, the person who wrote this thread, sometimes spend 80% of their work extracting, cleaning, and loading data in to provide them with the information they need to make decisions. Once it even arrived in a form of a 200 terabyte Amazon snowball. Now, I'm not a quant like Yerk, and I definitely don't have over 10 years in the finance industry helping people make money, but it makes sense that you need information, not just random data points, to make sound decisions. Along with this, Axo is offering fair by design. The world is full of MEV, front-running, and insolvent counterparties, basically unfair systems, especially in DeFi currently with the way it's been structured on other blockchains. Axo is here to make it fair by design. Transactions follow fairness ordering, best offer first, then the earliest revealed position. Did you ever wonder how much money is lost to MEV, basically front-running? The answer is a lot. ZeroMev.org shows you, but MEV is just one way the market treats you unfairly. Axo offers you a red pill to this situation, and you take it, you stay in Wonderland, and you get to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Even though we just pretty much entered the matrix by taking the red pill, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and a lot more is to be built with Axo Trade and an amazing team behind them. I've done videos on them before. I'll leave them linked down in the description, and I and the team building it can't wait for it to change the world of trading for the better forever. I know some people are probably getting tired of me making videos on Axo, but there's a reason I'm repetitively doing it. It's because I believe in the protocol and what they're building, and I want people to take notice and have access to these tools when they do come out. They're not out yet, but they're being built constantly, and people supporting them, people showing them that they're here and waiting is definitely a great sign for them to rush it, or not to rush it, but to put their foot on the gas and keep building and just be glad that they're doing it every day and happy to wake up to build something that so many people are looking forward to. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys stake with the Jack Stake if you want to earn passive ADA on your ADA. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.